Ratau holds carnival float in New York, calls for greater collaboration with government. Senate President visits Calabar, calls for concerted efforts to sustain democracy despite party differences. Plus, Super Falcons striker Sisat Oshola and goalkeeper Chamaka Nadozie make finalists for CAF Awards. Hello, thanks for joining us. My name is Utube Achibong. A reminder that this broadcast is coming to you live on Star Times channel 103 and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. The Chairman Radio, Television, Theatre and Art Workers Union of Nigeria, Ratau, Akwa Ibom State Council, Samuel Essien, is calling on the state government to recognize the importance of the union and partner it for more development in the state. This was during the Carnival Float to kickstart the 2023 Media Arts and Cultural Festival Week with the theme Economic Impacts of Arts and Culture in the Promotion of Tourism in Akwa Ibom State. Joy Ubani reports.
The mood at this year's Media Arts and Cultural Festival Week in New York, which started with a sensitization and a display of the rich cultural heritage of Akwa Ibom State. The carnival brought together some members of the union from various parastatals in the state.
We are in the media and we are in the cultural sector. If we don't display to the people what we have, nobody says celebrate yourself. If you don't celebrate yourself, no one will celebrate you. So that is majorly the essence of the carnival float today.
We need to create awareness. The essence is to let people know that the people in the arts, theater, museum, which is part of this union, are doing well, and we have something to offer to the society.
The chairman Nigerian Labour Congress Akwa Ibom State, Sonny James, in a solidarity with Ratau, appreciates the union for their cooperation and commitment towards the welfare of our members in the state.
This is very unique, a situation that we have found ourselves in Ratau. I want to give God the glory in the first instance, and also appreciate the leadership of Ratau in Akwa Ibom State for finding out time with their members to celebrate themselves. This kind of carnival is one of the best I've witnessed in recent time. It's now showcasing the culture of Akwa Ibom, that Akwa Ibom State have a rich culture that we can identify.
Ratau 2023 week will feature a public lecture in honor of late John Ekwere, a one-time legal practitioner, an art exhibition, awards and dinner night, as well as beauty pageant event, novelty football match, and a Thanksgiving service. Joy Ubani, NTA News.
The Vice Chancellor, University of Uyo, Professor Nyaudo Ndayo, invites the University Senate, staff, students, and interested members of the public to the 96th inaugural lecture of the university. The 96th inaugural lecture is entitled Multidimensional Application of Agricultural Education in Psychoproductive Skill Development of Clienteles for Sustainable Livelihood. It will be delivered by Professor Antelbong Ekong, a professor of Agricultural Education, Department of Agricultural Education, Faculty of Vocational Education, Library and Information Science, University of Uyo. A statement signed by Mrs. Blossom Okorie, Registrar and Secretary to Senate, indicates that the inaugural lecture will take place on Thursday, November 30, 2023 at the 1,000-seater capacity TED Fund Auditorium, main campus of the university along Wangiba Road by 3 p.m. The need for Nigerians from all walks of life, various religious affiliations, ethnic groups, cultural and political inclinations to close rank and develop the country has been once again emphasized. This was at the Thanksgiving service of Senator representing Cross River Southern Senatorial District, Senator Asukwo Ekpenyong, for his victory at the 2023 general elections Erica Ivy reports that the President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, and other dignitaries attended the event.
The impact of Senator Asuquo Ekpenyong was felt by his people as they thronged the church and reception venue to celebrate a man they describe as an amiable leader in a grand style. The officiating minister, Reverend Akimi Rimbe, in his message titled, "I Know the Lord Did It," advised Nigerians to inculcate the habit of thanksgiving to God in order to receive more blessings.
They don't want running around for one thing or the other. They don't want directing. But the victory is the Lord's.
Senator Asuquo Ekpenyong and his dear wife Nathaniela, as part of the Thanksgiving service, dedicated their son Abasianam Ekpenyong to God.
May you carry above your people.
There were goodwill messages from the Senate President and other dignitaries who graced the occasion.
So let me assure all of us that the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has started well. The Senate is backing the government very seriously to succeed.
It is not about party. It is about all of us coming together to give our country a proper repair and direction.
And we are here to thank God and to sow a seed for next year. And that seed is that Nigeria will prosper. And Nigeria will grow.
Family members expressed joy and gratitude to God for a successful day.
In His mercy and His goodness, He has continued to show my family unprecedented blessings.
We have to wait for big milestones or big events to thank God, but I think in every day we should take time, even if it's just 5 minutes, to give thanks to God.
Thank you to Father for what He has done to you. So we are very pleased.
Traditional dances spice up the reception. High point was the cutting of the Thanksgiving cake. In Calabar, Erica Ivy, NTA News.
Pastor Iniobong Ekandem of the Apostolic Church of Nigeria and Bererobi Assembly is admonishing Christians faithful to continue to look up to God and pray at all times, believing He is the giver of all good things. He gave the charge during the dedication service of Baby Glory Ikobong Esinwang. Joy Ubani has details.
This was the mood of parents of Baby Glory Ikobong Esinwang and family members as they brought her forth for dedication to God. In his message entitled, "Be mindful of your action on earth," Pastor Iniobong Ekandem says Christians should follow the footsteps of Jesus.
Train the child, they should keep the child in the manner worthy of the Lord.
The parents of Baby Glory expressed gratitude to God for His faithfulness.
It's a thing of joy. I'm so happy. I'm so impressed because God has made me glad. That child is a covenant child. It's a prophetic child. God promised that He will increase my family, and that came to pass. And today,
I'm grateful to God for the gift of a precious damsel like Glory. I appreciate God for her coming into our family, and I say, may the name of the Lord be praised forever.
Some family members advised the parents to groom the baby in the ways of God.
I wish her success. I wish her long life. That God should continue to bless her and give her heart's desires.
My prayers for my baby sisters, let God bless and let God fill her with knowledge. Let God protect her, that God should give her more young years.
The dedication service featured choir rendition and special songs to praise God. The father of Baby Glory Esinwang is a staff of NTA Uyo. In Uyo, Joy Ubani, NTA News.
Owners of small businesses in Uyo are calling on the state government to regulate the taxes and levies paid in shops to rescue their businesses from dying off. John Paul Alumuna, who interacted with some of these business owners, reports that multiple taxation from different revenue agencies of government calls for urgent action.
I really want government to help us. If actually we are paying this revenue for government, I think it has to be one person, not different faces, different mini boss every blessed day. If actually we are meant to pay for a society, for a space, then it has to be for the whole year. Then we know that we are done. Not today, this one will come, next tomorrow another set of people will come. It's not helping us. And coupled with the economy of the society, we are not making money.
Micro, small and medium enterprises are the bedrock for economic growth and reduction of unemployment in any state and country. In Akwa Ibom State, these businesses exist, but they need an enabling environment to thrive in this harsh economy and exorbitant prices of petroleum products, especially PMS. Unfortunately, because of multiple taxation and levies from known and unknown government thugs masquerading as revenue officials, these businesses are nearing collapse.
A year runs out, you will pay more than 5 different bills from government. Local government will come and go, environmental will come, sanitation will come, fire service, name after name, so it becomes too much.
Environmental, your local government and internal revenue, they are really disturbing us a lot. So, I don't know.
Miss Esther Ekpo runs a small shop with her sister. Her story in the hands of fake and authentic revenue officials called for concern.
Each time they come, there'll be like 10 of them, they will enter the shop and you see how small the place is. You want it big, taller than you. And they'll be like, they'll give us notice. It was your revenue. And another said came entirely with another receipt. And that was when I told my sister not to pay. Then that one left. And environmental now came. I was like, where do they environmental? After we might have paid that one, another set of people came. So when I brought this particular receipt, I noticed that these people that gave was original people.
Esther's story is not different from many small business owners in Uyo who are being harassed every day in the markets and on the streets by unidentified revenue officials in minibuses who invade their shops and cut away with their goods.
This one will come, you pay tax, a lot of taxes in the Itam market. You pay this one, 500, this one will come 200, this one will come different. At the end of the day, just go and come back, maybe 5,000. But you pay the tax of 2,000 something. At the end of the day, you come back with nothing in the house.
I wish this channel would be able to see how to make government to synchronize all those revenue to a body. So we see that, okay, if a business place like this can pay a certain amount, it really helps. And this one comes and go, this one comes and go. And at the end of the day, the worst of all is that you will see that we now have fake people still coming to get money from individuals. And the people and the masses is suffering from this.
Ticket for a day, cover the day. Let government bring one ticket. Whether it's 500 naira, they know that 500 naira is the ticket. Then when they go, they now share it.
I thank God, but this business, this rainy season is disturbing us. Sometimes maybe if you have something like this,
I need money to go and buy things. As you see, this is my place. My place is very big, but I need money to buy markets and goods.
The business owners in Uyo are not resisting payment of revenue to this, but they are appealing to Governor Moeno to regulate the revenue offices to enable them pay a single tax to one agency which will cover for all for the month or year as the case may be, to discourage the activities of fake agents who move around to extort money from them on a weekly basis. In Uyo, John Paul Alumon, NTA News.
Up next is sports updates with Olumide Kuntola.
All eyes will be on Nigeria's Asisat Oshoala again at this year's CAF Awards, as the talented footballer will be aiming to win the Player of the Year award for the 6th time. Oshoala, Chiamaka Naduzi, Okpeyemi Ajakaye are contending in different categories of the awards, scheduled for Morocco on the 11th of December 2023. In cricket, Nigeria's national team sits at the bottom of the T20 World Cup African qualifier after 4 games. The team lost its last match to Uganda and will hope to bounce back to victory on Wednesday against Zimbabwe. In the game of fishing, Team Winnowai, captained by Fabio, emerged the winner of the 2023 Hydrographers Fishing Competition in Lagos. The team had the biggest catch and silenced other contenders. Organizers' aim is to develop the sport in addition to other benefits.
This is essentially a tourism game that we are playing here, but the value has in tourism.
There are no better time to start doing this than now, when Nigeria has just set up the Ministry of Blue Economy.
In grassroots volleyball, it's day 2 of the ongoing Glorious Spikers Volleyball Academy National Under-20 Championship. Teams from different parts of the country converge on West Side Beach, Okwaja in Lagos in search of top prizes. Glorious Spikers lost 1-2 games to Golden Spikers in the opening match of the event, as Refiners Spikers humbled Vico Spikers 2 games to nothing.
We want to use the real age, because if I did not start establishing this one, there's no way they can from bench to represent this nation.
In the female event, Golden Spikers beat Refiners Spikers 2-0, while the Refiners bounced back to victory in the 5th game with a 2-0 win at the expense of Glorious Spikers. With Sports Update, Olumide Guntola, NT News.
To end the news, another look at the major stories. Ratawu has held carnival float in Uyo and called for greater collaboration with government. Senate President has visited Calabar and called for concerted efforts to sustain democracy despite party differences. We also heard in the news that Super Falcons striker Asisat Oshola and goalkeeper Chiamaka Nadozie have made finalists for CAF Awards. Thanks for staying tuned. That's all we can take this morning. Have a very good day.